Robert Cialdini's books Influence and Pre-Suasion are like the gold standard of psychology and manipulation. Most of his tactics you'll hear in this video are so sneaky, your conscious mind doesn't even stand a chance. They work subconsciously, like an invisible magic pill you hand to someone before you even start talking. Suddenly, they're nodding along, agreeing with you, or doing exactly what you wanted. They feel like they're in control, but they are not. They've been outplayed by some of the most powerful psychological strategies out there. These tricks aren't just sneaky, they're borderline criminal. So use them responsibly and don't be surprised when you start noticing them everywhere. In one experiment, researchers sent a guy to approach random women in a shopping mall, asking for their phone numbers to go on a date. Naturally, he faced many rejections. However, when he approached women in front of a specific store, he got significantly more yeses. Can you guess the store? It wasn't a perfume or chocolate shop, it was a flower store. Flowers are subconsciously linked to romance, and this connection influenced the women's behavior, leading them to give their numbers. Afterward, when asked if the store had anything to do with their decision, all the participants denied it, insisting they made a conscious choice. In a similar experiment, a guy approached women on the street asking for a date, but this time researchers tested how the results would change depending on the object the guy was carrying in his hand. Do you know what was the object that led to the most yeses? It was a guitar case. These experiments demonstrate the psychological concept of background image. It indicates that subtle cues in our environment, like the presence of flowers, activate subconscious associations that quietly influence our decisions. Research has also shown that something as simple as placing a picture of a thinking person in the corner of a screen can make individuals more analytical, leading them to make fewer mistakes while performing a task. Similarly, displaying an image of someone winning a race can boost productivity and positively influence their results. I was once meeting with a banker, and we ended up talking about the investment products they offered. He mentioned a few options, but none really caught my attention, so I was half listening, thinking about when I could leave. Then, right before describing the next product, he said something that made me sit up and pay close attention. The next product I'm going to talk about is the one I'd recommend even to my mother. As soon as I heard that, I felt a strong sense of trust toward him and the product. He probably didn't realize it, but he triggered one of the most powerful persuasion principles that Robert Cialdini calls unity. Unity refers to a shared identity between the influencer and the person being influenced. When we feel a connection with someone, we're much more likely to say yes to them. If a communicator shows that they belong to the same group as us before delivering their message, we're more open to believing or cooperating with them. These were just a few of the key psychological principles that Robert Cialdini covers in his books. Now I will give you 5 practical tips you can use immediately to apply these principles and achieve better outcomes in your life. 1. If you're giving away a free product to your clients, consider giving it to their family members instead. Remember that the most powerful form of unity is within the family. People go to great lengths, even risking their lives to help their close relatives. 2. When you want feedback on your product, ask for advice instead of opinion. The word advice activates unity, encouraging people to feel like part of your team. It's more inviting and makes people take a step toward you. 3. If you're planning to ask for a salary raise, do it after receiving positive feedback or achieving something great at work. This takes advantage of the principles seen in the flower store experiment, where context helps shape the request. 4. Decorate your environment in line with your goals. Honestly, I didn't believe in this at first, but it really works. Motivational phrases, visual reminders, or even the background picture on your phone can put you in the right mindset to achieve your objectives. 5. Before delivering a difficult message, put the person in the right mindset. For instance, if you want to suggest something new to a partner, try to first shift their mindset from resistance to collaboration. You can do it by reminding them of a time when you both overcame a challenge together. This helps lower their defenses and makes them more open to the change. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and good night.